Hey guys, welcome in again to another reaction. I'm Mr. Luke. In today's one, we're going to be watching Galactus versus Unicron. Marvel Comics versus Transform. Oh, so finally, they finally have they fixed the title. That's good. You know, I was gonna say something completely different, but you know what? Now they did the right thing. Sorry guys, alright, you know what? I'm gonna include the whole thing in. So, yeah, we're gonna be watching Galactus versus Unicron. So, okay, first of all, disclaimer, they completely messed up with the title, and they actually said, they were actually typed it in, Galactus versus Unicron, Transformers versus Marvel Comics, but now they fixed it, so I'm kinda actually glad they actually did that before before they started the whole little thing here. But anyways, continue now onwards, so before I get too much focus on this part. But yeah, we're back again with more Death Battle that you probably a lot of few people liked. Not a lot actually for the last reaction, which actually surprisingly actually had almost like what 60 views or so compared to some of the other ones. I thought this one's gonna be a big bang and where you know, where people actually gonna like that one, but surprisingly, not a lot of people like the Goku vs. Superman one, but hopefully a lot of people like the Galactus vs. Unicron. So, let's see here. So, first of all, people, I'm going to say right here, I have no idea who these two are. Like, honestly, well, I know a little bit about Galactus a little bit, but I have no idea who Unicron is when I actually obviously knew it. So, I did have to a little bit of a look it up, and it turns out he is actually from a Transformers for some reason, which is a little bit strange, but okay. I mean, I'm not gonna judge. So we've got Marvel versus Transformers. So an interesting duo, but okay, we'll see how that goes. So first of all, like I said, I have no idea how these characters go. All I know about them is like I think they were just pretty much like world eater. Like one of them is a world eater, and one is like a world destroyer or something like that. I don't know. So pretty much they are kind of like gods, almost like likely. So yeah, I really have no idea from their point. So I like literally have no idea what they're capable of. I have no idea if they have strength, speed, durability, or any like that. Like, I honestly have no idea about one of each. So that is sadly it, actually. Like, I actually have no experience of knowing any of these two characters. So, like, I kind of know that Galactus is from, obviously, Marvel. Obviously, Marvel from, you know, I've obviously have seen him most because there's been a lot of jokes recently from the cringe Yo Mama series, which totally is a cringe. So you gotta agree with me. But other than that, I have no idea about much Galactus, and I have no idea who even how Unicron even that strong. Like, I don't even know how powerful he even is. So this could end up with pretty much a surprise. So I know one of them is definitely gonna lose here. So this can't be obviously a draw here, since a lot of people want to see Galactus as a Unicron. So there's definitely gonna be a win here and a 1W. But if I had to guess who would win here, I have a feeling that Unicron is probably going to win this battle, but I am not certainly sure yet. I don't know yet, but I'm going to have to, first of all, you know, experience some of these characters, and then obviously I need to, you know, I have to obviously learn about these two, so, but yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna have to wait for the, you know, this whole little timer going down, and then we're gonna be learning some of these two characters, and I'm gonna be talking about them and think about a solution whether if one of them should win or one should lose. So regardless or not, I'm just here to have a good time or have a fun time here. So yeah, that's it. So anything else? That's pretty much it. So we'll see you guys in about a few minutes once the timer reaches 0 and doing this little countdown, whatever it goes. Alright guys, I think it's gonna do a countdown. There it goes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp and
Death Battle?
What? Death Battle? What is this? Okay, this is new. Okay, this is weird. They usually do that for me.
Galactus, Devourer of Worlds.
And Unicron, Almighty Chaos Bringer. That's right, it's the day we've all been waiting for. He's Wiz and I'm
Yes.
Ballistic.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Alright, let's see it.
Boomstick, what is the nature of evil?
Oh, it's 3.5 beers too early for that kind of question, Wiz.
Oh, don't
No,
worry.
seriously, is the wolf that hunts the hare evil? What about the bear that kills the wolf? Or the man that slays the bear?
Is that the Freddy Fazbear kicking
or
the
nature?
ball?
As this question was on
I'm sorry, I have
Galactus'
to do it.
mind as he hurtled toward the end of infinity.
I'm pretty sure the question on his mind was, how do I turn this goddamn spaceship around?
I don't
Eons
know.
ago, the planet Ta was a paradise, the most advanced civilization the universe had ever known.
Too bad the universe was coming to an end.
Yep.
I hate it when that happens.
The Ta'an scientist Galen watched as the rest of his race ignominiously perished and decided to die gloriously on his own terms.
By flying a ship into the sun, just
Oh.
like great-grandpappy Boomstick, the crazy old coot. But instead of being
Huh.
vaporized on contact like great-grandpappy
I thought
Boomstick,
your
Galen got
father-
bitten by
oh,
a
no, it's grandpa. Okay,
radioactive god.
As the last living thing left
Totally
before the
different
universe's end, Galen was visited by the sentience of the multiverse, who merged with him as part of a cosmic cycle of death and rebirth. As the old multiverse died, a new one was born, and the scientist Galen was no more. In his place was a being of untold power, the ravager of galaxies, Galactus.
Well, despite
Ooh.
looking like a masochist giant purple vibrator, G-Dog here is one of the strongest beings in all of Marvel, baby. And there's only one thing he wants to do: eat friggin' worlds.
Galactus is so unbelievably
I wonder how they taste.
mind-meltingly powerful that strong doesn't really begin to describe him. Just being near him will begin to warp your perception of reality. In truth, he isn't even really a physical being with a soul anymore, but composed of energy itself. The power cosmic.
Basically, your all-purpose space god magic that no good almighty ass-whooping god can go without. Sure, he can use it to blast your ass to unholy smithereens, but it's a lot more flexible, too.
Described as being in touch with every other living thing at once, the power cosmic allows one access to a near infinite pool of knowledge and the ability to sense danger ahead of time.
I don't think there's a lot for him to be afraid of. He can manipulate matter, read and control the minds of gods, and teleport entire galaxies across the universe.
The power cosmic allows him fundamental control over life itself, manipulating souls, creating new life forms from nothing, and even resurrecting the dead. And because his body is composed of energy, he can't really be hurt in the traditional physical sense. This allows him to grow or shrink his body with seemingly no limit, and alter his appearance.
Wait. He chooses to look like that?
His physical appearance matches the species observing him, so a human sees a human Galactus, a Skrull Galactus, and so on.
Oh, so it's just like how I see the world.
What are you staring at?
What matters most to me in the world. Awesome.
No,
Of course.
not awesome. Very
What was the
not
Family Guy
awesome.
reference?
At
So-
least
so-
as far as
was that-
Galactus
or
is
was that-
concerned,
Oh, I
since
get it,
witnessing
I'm
his
on.
approach
I get
is
it.
itself the end of the world. You would only have enough time to pray to your paltry gods before Galactus consumed your entire planet, absorbing its energy into himself, then moving on to his next meal.
Man, I guess his costume is appropriate because he sounds like a total dick. Like, come on, man. You watched your whole planet die. Now you're gonna go around the universe doing the same thing?
It's not entirely his fault. Galactus' power is so immense that the only thing that can sustain him is the consumption of entire worlds. Without this constant feeding, he would perish, just as humans would without consuming plants or other animals.
Kinda like how I hunt squirrels because I hate each and every
Oh,
one of
this
them.
one.
No, categorically the exact opposite, actually. Galactus isn't vengeful or cruel. If he could avoid any unnecessary death, he would. But just as the universe is bound by the laws of physics, Galactus is bound by his hunger.
And that hunger has put him in conflict with some of Marvel's other heaviest hitters, like Odin and the Phoenix Force. Galactus' fight with the Other and the Scryer got so intense, they threatened the entire infinite multiverse just as a side effect of the battle.
While Galactus himself can comfortably cross countless light years in seconds, some of these beings are more like abstract concepts than actual living things. many of which operate outside of linear time.
Like this alien bug dude who tried to use Galactus' energy to destroy 2 whole universes. Even after being drained by him, he still nuked 3 whole star systems before getting a snack.
Should he somehow be threatened by beings beyond even the scope of his power, Galactus crafted a device to solve all of his problems. The ultimate nullifier.
In case that name isn't obvious enough, it's a teeny tiny weapon that destroys anyone you think of.
It doesn't just destroy them, it destroys everything. The entire multiverse is eradicated, then recreated without the target. An extremely roundabout way of winning, but it works. That's exactly what happened when Galactus used it on the abstract god of destruction, Abraxas.
He destroyed the god of destroying things with a Happy Meal toy. It's like my therapist said, great things come in small packages.
Always have a Happy
The
Meal.
nullifier was key to Galactus' first great defeat upon his inevitable arrival on Earth.
When that pesky Reed Richards managed to get his stretchy hands on the thing, Galactus finally backed down and spared the planet.
Which makes no practical sense. The ultimate nullifier is a part of Galactus himself. It uses his own power. He can summon it at any time and even escape its effects by hiding in a pocket dimension. It even had the safety on.
Maybe he was just bored.
After billions of years of cosmic genocide just to survive, I'm pretty sure Galen forgot what it meant to be mortal. Perhaps that was the true evil all along, the slow death of Galen's humanity. Because what could be more terrifying than a being that sees everything and everyone you know and love as nothing more than his next meal?
Okay.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored
Alright,
by
so far
BetterHelp.
interesting,
Please, it's good to be the holiday season
okay.
again, and I just know
Galactus seems to be pretty powerful, you know, I actually feel like he's...
What's gonna be stuffed in your
I
stuff?
don't know, he might be actually called out as win here.
But the holidays are
But I
also about
don't
giving
know,
gifts
I
to
still have to
yourself.
learn about something more about the, Unicron thing.
And in
So,
anticipation of a new year, sometimes that means therapy.
I don't know, maybe he, I don't know, but we'll see about that.
But especially during this season.
Also, is there a skip button? Blah, 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 shush, shush, shush. We don't care about these BetterHelp sponsors. I don't get paid for this, so don't care.
All you have to do is fill out a brief questionnaire and get matched with a licensed therapist.
I don't,
If
but,
it isn't a perfect match, switch therapists at any time at no
just
additional
skip ahead,
charge.
people, just skip
Visit
ahead, so we'll see the one watch that part.
BetterHelp.com/deathbattle today to get 10% off your first month.
That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/deathbattle.
Alright, now we're to the more important
In
stuff.
the beginning, before
next
heaven
fight,
and
the next
earth,
character.
before light and dark, there was Unicron. Created by the formless, primordial being known as the One to explore the fledgling multiverse, Unicron instead decided to consume everything.
Dude, come on! Bad Unicron! Bad God! Bad!
The One decided to split Unicron into 2 beings, one of order and hope known as Primus, and the other of chaos and evil known as Unicron. Again.
Like all good sibling rivalries,
What a
they
surprise.
bust each other's shit in over the fate of all existence. That is, until the goody little two-shoes Primus tricked his bro into imprisoning their souls in giant asteroids. Classic sibling prank. For me, it was the dryer.
Primus terraformed his asteroid into what would later be known as the planet Cybertron, while Unicron did something different.
Yeah, he turned his planet into a planet that eats other planets. Not only that, it can change its form into a giant badass robot Satan. He's literally the first Transformer.
And with this new body, Unicron would travel the cosmos, consuming planet after planet and universe after universe. Not necessarily because of any hunger or need, but because Unicron is the physical embodiment of death and destruction. He is literally programmed to destroy
I'm also
everything.
eating a universe
God's
that
gotta
calls a
do
Pringles
what a
can.
God's gotta do. And good luck trying to fight back. Uni's robot body comes with a tractor beam, eye lasers, fire breath, a chest cannon, and an antibody system in case anyone tries to pull a Drax on him.
Unicron can mentally dominate
I
an
already
entire
used my
race
universe.
of beings,
Yeah.
erase things from existence, warp the fabric of space and time, and even manipulate matter itself.
So even if his big robot body is damaged or destroyed,
Thanks
he
for the
can
follow,
repair
by the
it
way.
lickety split, or even send his spark out to find a new host.
Essentially the Transformers version of a soul, Unicron's spark is immensely powerful, and produces its own energy source, Dark Energon.
Unicron is so evil that he can literally turn his bad dude energy into weapons of mass destruction, like unholy blades or planet-busting lasers.
This Dark Energon Energon will corrupt any that consumes it, turning them into a puppet of Unicron himself.
It's also obviously the opposite of regular Energon, which is created by Primus and what fuels the Transformer race. So Unicron basically runs on the opposite of life. If he's death as a big robot, can he even be killed?
Not by any conventional means. Even the destruction of his spark isn't guaranteed to end him. He will continue to exist as a necessary force that drives the cosmos. Anytime he's destroyed, he will appear again in a new universe. In fact, almost every Unicron you've seen in movies, TV, and comics are the same Unicron.
Unicron is a literal force of nature. You can't reason with a hurricane that hates you. All you can do is see it and get the hell out of the way. But this hurricane is never gonna stop until you and everyone you know is DED dead. His mere presence drove an entire planet insane.
I was trying to be poetic before, but this is what evil is. Incomprehensible, undeniable, inescapable. You can't even wait him out. He is unbound by the concept of linear time.
The Chaos Bringer is so powerful, his mere presence wrecks the space-time continuum and can erase galaxies from existence just by strolling by.
To be clear, it isn't the force he's generating by moving that destroys things, it's his existence. His mere being is so overwhelmingly evil that the fabric of space-time cannot fathom Unicron's presence.
Holy dude! No wonder he was able to devour nearly a quarter of the entire multiverse, one universe at a time.
Estimates for the size of the Transformers multiverse vary, from over 15 quadrillion universes to an infinite number of universes, branching timelines, and planes of existence. And who better to portray a being who brings death to the universe than the man who gave birth to modern cinema? A final role fitting for an artist so much larger than life.
You have to ask permission
ironic
first
that
before
it's
you
a
do that.
feature-length toy commercial.
Otherwise, I can't do it.
Transformers movie has always been celebrated for its excellence. I said.
Despite that unbelievable power, the Chaos Bringer's almighty rampage through reality has been halted a number of times, usually due to the matrix of leadership, the essence of Primus himself, and the embodiment of all hope and light in the universe.
Are you telling me that Robo-Satan was defeated by the power of friendship? Forget fear! I'm gonna need some of that shit going straight into the vein.
As the abstract idea of evil actualized, any notion of goodness is directly antithetical to his being.
As incomprehensible to Unicron as he is to us.
But despite the best efforts of heroic Transformers like Optimus Prime, Unicron has always returned from the smoldering ashes of defeat and risen to threaten reality again.
It's his very nature.
Such as the time a united armada of Autobots, Decepticons, and an entire people created from his cells, the Minicons, tried to destroy him once and for all.
They actually succeeded in killing him, until Galvatron's hatred for Optimus brought Unicron back to life.
Because challenging Unicron means challenging evil itself, destroying destruction itself. An impossible paradox.
You can't kill Unicron because killing is literally what Unicron is. So, what does that mean for us?
Every petty act of violence, every war, every cruelty, every death battle gives Unicron life. The life he'll use to kill us all. We are culpable in our own annihilation.
Unicron's not just some comic book villain. He's all there is and all there will be. He was there at the beginning and he'll be there at the end. He's a law of physics. He's as inevitable as your dying breath.
Jesus, now you got me scared.
Okay.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored
Sorry, dude.
by
I'm sorry. I wasn't able to listen. But listen, dude. I said I would have to think about it. First of all,
the game is finally back and
yes, I can react to
this
it, but you
December.
can't send links in the chat because that's not you are not allowed to.
Of course you
Plus,
have.
you never
Battle
said
the
you
game
can
is a
put that stuff
fast-paced
in
head-to-head
my
card dice game where players, well,
on my Twitch
battle to
channel.
the death.
So
Are you
that was on
deadly
you.
enough to
So
win a death
please
battle?
don't do that again.
The first player to
Unless you
eliminate all
want to
of their
do that
opponent's
again, then I'm gonna have
cards
to put your
wins.
time out.
Who would
Anyways,
be
back to the
last
battle.
one
So
standing?
now I have
Beyond
a
the
little
weapon,
issue.
armor,
So
and skill cards,
Galactus
there are
versus
tons of
Unicron. So
options for character creation.
I want to
Oh,
say
and
Galactus is
who
gonna
could
win
forget
this one. Honestly,
50 custom dice.
I feel like he has more potential, and they said he's every time someone dies, he's been resurrected. But every time multiple sets.
silliest,
And
this is the perfect
depending on
gift.
which
Regarding your
god,
copy of Death
I
Battle the
kind of
Game
feel like
this December and ring
Galactus
in the
kind
new
of
year
has
with your
some
favorite internet show
interesting,
brought to life.
Go to
interesting,
store.roosterteeth.com
like
to
strategy
pre-order
and stuff. Like
your
he
copy
has
and
some,
get ready, 'cause
he's been
it's
going through so
time
many
for
times.
a Death battle.
Oh, you're just gonna go over there?
All right, the combatants
Oh, okay
are
then.
set.
Well,
On the data through
I'm
all
gonna say this
possibilities.
about that.
It's time
It's
for
Galactus,
the
the L,
Death
and the
battle
W
we've been
for
asking
Unicron.
for.
Okay, I guess I couldn't finish there, but yeah, I'm going for Unicron.
As all things must,
Unicron for the
our
win.
world has come to an end. Halt. This planet is mine to consume. So saith Galactus, destroyer of worlds.
Begone. Thus decrees Unicron, Chaos Bringer.
Alright, here it goes.
Madness, so quick to pay for Oblivion's embrace.
I am Oblivion.
Uh-oh. It could grow size and all, but I don't know. Black. Oh, you just made a black hole into the stuff. Okay. Oh.
I am the power cosmic incarnate, not so easily filled. Fleeing so readily, Unicron.
No devourer. Transform.
Oh.
Beg not for mercy. Behold blackening sky. Against mine chaos, even gods will die.
Galactus meets your challenge. Here's your
My Unicron.
This world will bring destruction to it all.
I am destruction, pure finality. In first and last, true immortality.
Right.
I have no patience left. Return thy dreams. Enter the void where none may hear your screams. You know not the power which you command.
Of course I do. Your death I thus demand. Finally, I have won.
I've seen thy power, bringer of chaos. Yet by my vigor thou hast much need. Witness the last fate
No.
awaits you thus. For almighty Galactus must now feed.
Oh, damn.
We know Galactus and Unicron were beings who could manipulate reality itself and do basically anything.
Older than the universe, unbound by
Well.
time, they had each other matched in a lot
Probably
of
because I
ways.
was too focused
So
on
ultimately it came
your
down to
comment,
which of them
probably.
was more
I would probably say that.
Both could threaten an entire infinite
But-
multiverse, but Unicron could only do
You know-
so over time, devouring them one by one.
While
Right.
Galactus' battle with the Scryer and the other threatened to destroy the entire Marvel multiverse as just a side effect.
Not to mention, Galactus tussles with cosmic beings like himself all the time.
While Unicron is usually the top dog in Transformers, he's a big fish in a relatively small pond. Relative to Marvel, at least.
That might sound better for Unicron at first, but it means he has way less experience than Galactus in full-on fights against dudes his size.
And while Unicron has used Dark Energon to infect and corrupt other beings in the past, Galactus technically doesn't have a soul thanks to his cosmic rebirth from Galen. And he's fed off mental text before, so there's no real reason to think that would work here.
And as lame as it is, the ultimate nullifier is just really, really overpowered.
Despite Unicron being able to survive the destruction of his
makes
spark,
sense,
the
that one.
ultimate nullifier is significantly more thorough. Consider the time it was used against Abraxas, a being that embodied the abstract concept of the multiverse's destruction.
Sounds like somebody you know? Even against someone like
okay,
that,
yeah,
the good
okay,
old
that
Ollie
makes
Nully had
sense,
no
actually. You
problem
think about
erasing
it.
him from reality. And the same would happen to Unicron. While Galactus could always hide in that pocket dimension, just as he escaped the nullifier before.
Unicron was an insanely terrifying threat, but Galactus had the power, experience, and arsenal to ultimately annihilate him.
If you thought Galactus was going down in this fight, you are Unicron.
The winner is Galactus.
Perfect timing. Alright.
Season 10's done, but Season 11 is on the way. Thanks
All
so
right,
much for
who's
watching,
next?
and a special thanks to our channel members for being champions this year. Get ready for more Death Battle in 2024.
Alright. Let's see it. Who is... Wait, Wile E. Coyote versus Tomcat? That's gonna be the next fight, right? Isn't it? I'm pretty sure that wasn't it? Hold on, let me give it a look again.
For being champion. The one members for being champion.
Hold on.
But Season 11 is on the way. Thanks
Hold
so much
on,
for
hold
watching,
on,
and
I
a
need
special
to
thanks to
double
our
check.
channel members for being champions this year. Get ready for more Death Battle in 2024.
The fool, the death, the world. And the one you voted for. Okay, I guess I can't even watch the last bit.
Get ready for more Death Battle.
All right, hold on. Let me watch till the end. Hold on. I need to double check that one. If I can't get ads interrupted me. Yeah, Wile E. Coyote versus Tomcat in 2024. So yeah, that is going to be a cartoon battle then. The only question is, will Disney even approve that one? What? Yeah, I can do that, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, give me a second here. So basically, this battle was pretty intense, but I got interrupted because someone in my chat who got a little bit interrupted by putting link stuff in the battle. So make sure you don't do that again without permission. Like I said, I could react to your chat, react to the thing, but I have to first of all look at myself up so I know what it is by myself and not in the chat. And therefore, what you did there was not allowed. Next time, you should learn more better. But I probably took that L because I got distracted there, and I could have understand more about Unicron if I was too more focused. But I still voted for Unicron, and that's all I can say. So, either way, it was a 50-50 anyway, so Galactus won, and that is all I can say. So, thank you guys for watching today's one. Yeah, I got a little annoyed there, but you guys and girls can be mad about that in the comments. I'm just going to move on and just going to hope for the next battle. It's going to be pretty interesting. I mean, Tomcat versus, or Wile E. Coyote versus Tomcat, that is going to be a wild one. What? Tom Much? Sorry, I will stop. But yeah, we'll see you in the next death battle, and I'm Mr. Lucky Luke, and stay lucky out there.